Shout out to everybody here. Just a very small 2-minute countdown or less, and I'll be there. And we're going to start a beautiful, beautiful update. I'll be right there, everybody. Shout out to everybody out here on this beautiful morning. God bless you all. Thank you so much for being here. It's Saturday, man. Saturday morning. Unbelievable time to be alive. God bless every single one of you hanging out with the lifer. I can't believe it. I'm here early, got things to do in the early morning with my daughter. So being a good dad, had to clear out the schedule. So, at the end of the day, I trade the 21 below the 200 as a flag. And it's a bear flag, right? But the crazy thing is a lot of people are going to short this bear flag. And then it also has a bit of a double bottom vibe here, right? That could break to the upside. So what am I thinking? What am I doing? What's the point here? What would you do? Well, you could do nothing, because Think about it, if you break this key area, you're going to retest it or possibly make a flag around here. Maybe you make a straight move, but there's going to be some type of bounce. That bounce would probably be a great short because you've lost this double bottom. Or if you break above here and retest 94,000, that's going to be a good long. So you might want to just not trade the range. This range has been choppy, and then they've chopped it up on small time frames. It's been tough. I have to be honest. It's been very tough. It's not perfect. So a lot of, you can lose more money chasing the chop, or you can kind of square yourself away and get ready for a bigger move. It's up to you, So that's just one idea. Wait for a big range, one of these range areas, because we've been from 88.5 to 94,000, right? And you can see we were here, there, here, there, here, there, back and forth. So let's take a look at what the bigger picture is. We'll bring in that daily close, and we'll just kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. So the monthly needs to stay green. We know that. That's the biggest deal. If the monthly can stay green, we have ourselves a bit of a move, right? We could get the monthly closes green, then we can have another green candle. Like, it's that simple, just like this one. But if we don't, red candle, it's likely going to continue to dump. So it's simple. We wait for the end of the month. We need a green candle. The 2-week chart looks good, but I'm not in love with the way this is forming here. We have 8 days. But that would have to kind of come back up. And usually, I don't know, the wick kind of depends the area. So that's not amazing. And then the daily. Let's talk about yesterday with a bearish engulfing candle. You can put that inside of that. We haven't really had a bearish engulfing candle, right? Because that's too big. That's a bullish. That's too big. So you could put this candle inside that candle. That is a bearish candle, and it's a head and shoulder. It's almost like too easy of a setup for the shorts, and and I don't know. It's weird. This is that pattern I keep talking about that I see with this high left shoulder, right? I went over it the other day too. Seeing it now again. So today, Bitcoin has to close a green candle. It's that simple. Like this candle has to close. You basically have to get a low volume Saturday pump all the way back up to 92.8, and everyone's going to bug out again, right? Or at least some little one here and then a continuation. So what we're looking for technically is this to break out or to consolidate, even if it's going to break down. But you're looking for this to kind of start to get tight now for the next couple days. So that's the hopium copium right now for Bitcoin. That the daily jumps, you get tight, and then, there's a chance this actually breaks out. You get through this gap of the VRVP, you head to 101.9. See, we end, and that would be basically the 23rd. We would somehow still end the month above 100K. Unbelievable. Who thinks we could end the month above 100,000? Anybody? Anyone thinks? And he's like, you told us not to think, Sam. We don't do that over here. Hey, calm down. It's just a poll. And if you want to sign up to any of the links, we have them right there. Let's see, hit the poll here. Start a poll. Right? Do you see BTC over 100K by end of December? Do you see Bitcoin? That's where my T is starting to go. These keyboards. Do you see Bitcoin over 100K by end of December? Start the poll. And just see what people say there. We'll see what that poll collects. So that's kind of your first idea there. After you see the 3-day, so 5-day doesn't look amazing. 3-day doesn't look amazing. Look, the 3-day says we're in a bear flag. The only good thing it says it could be at the bottom of the bear flag. Yeah, T's going on me. For whatever reason, they get overused keys start to go. Yeah, to me, that's a bear flag. 21 catches up to you 6 days from now, 9 to 6 days from now, 2 to 3 candles, and then we dump to 74,000. Makes sense. And then the real fear comes on. Everyone always says, well, there's more fear. It's like 23. I like that call. Bring it back down. Let's get to 12 again. You know what I mean? Can we get back to 10? Usually you don't double top 10, but hey, anything is possible, right? Let's get the best prices for Bitcoin for our future generation. Let's focus here. Let's not be greedy. If we're greedy, we just want Bitcoin to pump. If we care about our kids, we want Bitcoin to dump right now. I know it's crazy. Or desire it. I don't, you know what I mean? That's just kind of what's going on here. And then when I move to the 12 hour, the 22, they kind of like, they're in slight reversal mode, but not amazing. 4 hour technically made a tweezer bottom yesterday, fought, and now it's just, look at that. It just seems like it could roll over. This actually could be a shoulder, head, right shoulder too, see? So possible double bottom here, move back to the top of the channel. That's what we assume would happen. Every time we've been low, we've been moving back to the top of the channel. Every single time. 1 hour looks like a massive bear flag right now. It's been doing this all every few days, but I mean, to me, my system says you have to short the 21 when you're below the 200 moving average. And then it just says you have to. So it's like you almost have to be one of the slaughtered. My system says you got to just put your stop loss there and take the short. It says that's what you have to do. You do what you want, but the system says this is what you have to do. Like you don't have a choice. All right. Bitcoin at 90,339, and only time will tell. Okay. So this what, you know, it could easily wick up and reverse. It's Saturday. I wouldn't touch a trade on Saturday, especially after Fed week. Saturdays are tight, but you know what I mean? But I still got to give you the analysis. But again, same time we were here, we never got the touch though. We got the divergence and the bounce. Here we're getting the touch below the 200. So we're right at a point of control. We've had a double, we've had a bounce. And then another thing I looked at last night was this does look like, you know, you have some support here. Because you bounced there, you had resistance, you bounced, and you bounced off of it there too as well. So you got some strong support. You're making a slight higher low and a double bottom. And it's low volume weekend after the Fed cleaned out. So I'd be careful. Trading is like a 4 out of 10 today. But hey, the short says, hey, at least it could get to the green area, maybe 89,000. So, and now let's kind of zoom into the 15. Yeah, lost the 200 moving average yet again. The 5 is dabbling on about to lose the 200. That's usually a bearish sign. It's kind of like a double top there. And the 1 minute is already kind of flipping bearish again. Looks like it's making a descending triangle. It's going to make a move down to there to 90K. So I don't know. I'm bearish on the morning. It looks bearish to me. Indicator system says bearish. I could be wrong, but I give you guys what I see, and then I can go from there. We'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. to see what happens, to see if I call the bearish move or not, or something else. You know, it all depends. But that doesn't look good to me right off the bat. Oh yeah, look, my computer was in dark mode. Flip to light mode. I wonder what that looked like on the screen. Our biggest hope is the stochastic RSI cross of the weekly. I think it's safe to say now we have a Wyckoff top. Yeah, stochastics cross of the weekly, not going to happen, somebody said. Yeah, and then look to the 1 hour time frame, pointing to the downside on stochastics with a bear div. I mean, that tells me we're resetting today. You made a lower high on the 1 hour. There's your high, there's your low, lower high, about to collapse. You had all this time to try to bounce back. At the same time, they've been doing crazy. I wouldn't be surprised, just boom, a crazy short squeeze. So just be careful, everyone. It's been vicious. End of the year is vicious. All right. So I love you all. I appreciate you. And now I want to see any super chats, any coins you want to go over. I want to just take a look at a few things here before I jump on out of here. I want to take a look at Zcash, see if there's an opportunity. For Zcash. Or is it a lost boat? It had a move up, 404 back up to 477. That ain't bad. But is it a lower high to roll over? What you want to do is you really want to be taking a look at that 3-day. And, you know, it came back to the 3-day 200 moving average, the weekly too. Like, it ain't far. But with Bitcoin struggling, I mean, every coin can struggle. That's the crazy thing about it all. Okay, 1 hour. So there you go. The good thing about it, though, look, set your ins and outs. To me, the first thing, just like the 1 minute, you get above the 1 minute 200 moving average, then the 5, then the 15. Same thing on the bigger channels. You get above the 1 hour 200 moving average, right? Then you get above the 2, then the 3, and then the 4. So right now you're battling the 3-hour 200 moving average. See? Previous resistance is support. Now, I flag this out. If I can get some type of flag here, it looks like it could right shoulder and dump on you. And if Bitcoin tanks, this will just continue to dump. And it might even be making one of these. Sam, how do you see everything? How do you see two things at once and not stay confused? Well, eventually one will lean a little more when it's time to enter. You see? Right now, it's not time to enter for me. It might be for someone. I mean, previous resistance is support. It's a pretty good place. But I wait for consolidation. I've just learned my lesson. So I want to see this thing get tight. If that gets tight, that's a move on the 3-hour, 4-hour time frame. I like the 1 hour above the 200 moving average with the tights. Tight moving averages. That's why I call the tights. So that's nice. I like what I'm seeing there. That could create a nice tightness and put us further up to about 561. All right. I'm really finished, sir. Look at PTC stock RSI weekly. I already get what I need for the smooth next days, and I'll do 5 or 6 for the smooth. Interesting. Perhaps it really does what I said on Christmas. I really just need the smallest reason. I don't even think about it. I wish I could follow along with exactly what you're saying, because you sound interesting. I love it. And I really don't regret it. All within the area of real whatever. I really need the smallest reason. I can't, I'm trying to find the chat all the way through, and I can't see when it starts. And I really don't regret it. I really don't need the smallest reason. Funny idea. Yeah, I don't know. I hope you're all right though. Mr. Sammy, can you please go in depth about your 10-year plan for a spot Bitcoin? Jaden, I'm also thinking of long-term precious metals and energy purchases. Yeah, I just think that when I buy Bitcoin now, that it should be for 10 years. Yeah, and I should be ready to hold it for 10 years. And not ready to cash in next year or the year before, and I should feel no emotions of whatever I see right now. And I got to remind myself, is that kind of how we got here in the first place? And to just stick to the plan. Because they get in your head, they start to talk, all sorts of stuff goes around. Dude, you've been at the start. I'm talking about, please don't spell this out. I have no idea, man. But I mean, now you had to mention it. I wish you didn't. We don't do that here. Wait until you see what Total 3 is up to. Let's take a look at Total 3 and see what it's up to. I mean, Total 3's in that little double bottom too. Anyway, let's delete everything. I just did it yesterday, but I'm like obsessed. Sometimes every day is different. My mind's different today than it was last night, right? Like, it's like reality is always changing. So I have to use now's reality. It's quantum, right? By doing this, I'm doing quantum because I'm always giving in to the time that we're in. Right? My analysis last night was good, but it's not as good as my analysis right now, right? It's just a cool thought process when you think about it. Poseidon is Zcash on Solana. Interesting. The one here is Godot. Hi, guys. Glad to be back. Shout out to Godot, man. We love you. Thank you for being here. Sam, 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning, I was here. Amen. He wanted everyone to know. Proof of pants. He has his pants, people say don't wear pants on the show because, like the idea that people do Zooms with underwear on. But I wear pants every time. I have beautiful pants on right now. I gotta go somewhere. My daughter walked in the room like, we're getting ready. It's like, I'm a dad. This is real life. These other guys are like, YouTubers who live home alone with no pants on over here. Yay. I'm not knocking them. It's cool. Make $1 million bucks with never wearing a pair of pants. I mean, hey, that's the day and age we live in now. You could become a millionaire and never leave your house and never put on pants. It's insane, but it's true. That's the day and age. I mean, if that's true, then why are people complaining? Literally, you can make $1 million and never put your pants on. Isn't that crazy? You could have business meetings, Zoom, just never stand up. Everyone will assume that you have pants on, and you never do. Like, just crazy, right? So the joke here on the show is no pants. The guy's got no pants. And I always show that I have pants on. I know it's a little weird because, like, we're all heterosexual men here. It's a little weird to talk about men's pants. It's a little gay. A little gay over here, you know, a little gay. But it's all right. The joke isn't about that, all right? The joke's about the pants. So, look, tightness here on the daily for total. I mean, it's got to break out, baby. You know, almost you could say it's like an inverted head and shoulder that's got some twisted views, but I don't know, man. They're definitely taking us to the bone here at the end of the year. Low volume, high anxiety, tight. You got to see it back above 915 or 896, 900 bill. $900 billion, 896, right? Someone says, can you check Poseidon? Would really appreciate it, yeah. So that's the total market cap in all the altcoins. Like, I don't get a great feeling like you said I would. I don't know. No days off, baby. 7 days a week. I'm gay. Don't be mean. No, I didn't say there was anything wrong with being gay, man. I just said it was a little gay. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. All right? You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? There's no pejorative statement there. All right? Vincenzo and his no pants over here. Hey. Maybe slanted Adam and Eve. Slanted Adam and Eve. I see what you're saying. Kind of an Adam and Eve. Starting to brew. It's tight, man. It could go either way. And stochastics are high. Last time we had was a bear div right there. I don't know. It's tough, man. It's tough. Wow, look at it, man. We gave you guys the winner of the year, the hottest coin. And you know, when you think about it, really, ketamine's been hot. People have been using, like, they say small dose. They've been doing it. It's just you can research it. I don't. There's been more research on it recently. That's what I'm saying. They're using small doses. So I have nothing to do with it. I don't want to talk about it again. It's just something that I've heard online. All right. Anyway, so we talked about this when it was about right here in this flag. And this was flying KH, you know what I mean? Up 900% since we looked at it. And then I just threw it in this flag thinking, hey, maybe. And it's up another 200%. Wow. So started at 1.5 mil. It's now sitting at 8.7 million. Straight crazy. I'm all set. I just didn't have the risk tolerance to touch this stuff at the time. But hey, if you're crazy enough, I guess there's always still something going on out here. What is Olaf? My kids love Olaf. It's funny, right? My daughter's going to run in here. What did you say about Olaf? It's like her realm, you know? She's like, what about Olaf? Anyway, I get to bounce on out of here. Here for the education. Crypto Master Dobbs doesn't even have a market rate sale. So cold here, 2 pairs of pants. Hey. Silver's over bump, but it will continue to pump, baby. So my thing is gold, silver and gold and Tesla. Look at this. Every time you think it's going to dip, it makes a beautiful bounce. Bitcoin, baby. Coming back from the deed. Look, it did an Adam and Eve. Someone called it out on the 1 minute. You see that? It made an Adam and Eve double bottom. That's a V with a W with a half a cup. I see price action. Where will price action be tonight? It's the fun thing we do on Saturday morning. I kind of look, where will price action be? I'm not going to short the market. I just want to make that clear. I just can't do it right now. I just can't. Something's telling my trader instinct tells me not to trade this low volume. All right. Still stick on the 3-day. If the 3-day can stay above the 200 moving average, there is a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. There's just a chance if we can stay above this yellow line. But it's, it's slim to nin. Slim to ninny over here. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's talk about 8 p.m. tonight when I'm live, which is at 20:00 hours. So that's where we'll be. Where do I see price action? Well, I'm a perma bull. No, I mean, yeah. I see it probably headed right into this key area here. Just kind of like, I feel like it could go either way, honestly. But, I'm leaning long. Or even I'll come down a little bit on it too. I feel like more sideways than anything. Kind of like right there. So that's my prediction for BTC. We end up in the green box here when I show up tonight at 8 p.m. And I leave that at that. We have some fun. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. This is your morning update for Saturday. No days off, Sammy Price, the everyday hitter, never quitter. Hey, the 1 minute might even get across of the 200 moving average, and we might even see the model. Pay attention to my students and my peoples in the group. You guys got this. I love you all. I'll see you on the flip side. I'll be in the group throughout the day. I'm just busy until about 8. It's from 8 to 10. God bless everybody. Thank you so much. I'll see you tonight. It's going to be an amazing show, too. I'm excited. Today's going to be amazing. What a blessing it is from God to be alive. Thank you so much for everyone here on the stream. I'm blessed. Oh, wait. I wanted to see Poseidon. Someone wanted me. I just wanted to look. I didn't want to be rude. I didn't do that to be rude. I have, yeah. Poseidon. And I feel like it has something to do with Cardano, right? Sorry, let me see what you're saying here. POS. Not funny, right? POS. EIDON. I mean, there's a few of them. This one has a 4.3 mil. Bigger liquidity. This one's small. I don't know, man. This one's tiny. Having a nice move. I don't know what this is. You would kind of do this and say, hey, if it can stay tight. So to me, same thing. Like, it's all about consolidation. If something bounces and gets tight, then I'm looking more into it. I want to see everyone else create the good structure for me. I don't want to have to dip my toe into something, you know what I mean, if I don't need to. So, but there you go. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Have a wonderful morning. I'll see you tonight at 8 p.m. God bless you all. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm excited. There's opportunity every single day, but I wouldn't overtrade low volume. Just be careful. I'll see you tonight. Just want to see these morning super chats real quick. We had Vedigo saying, no request to show and love Bitcoin, please, from Stas MSM. Can you please go in depth about your 10-year plan for spot Bitcoin? And we talked about all three of those things. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Sorry to have almost missed those. Sammy never misses.